We recently took a trip to the Champagne region of France. This is one of our favorite places to head when we want a quick getaway. Of course, there's tons of great champagne in this area, but there is also a lot of great food. One of the most famous foods from this region is Chaource cheese. The cheese has a thin, bloomy rind and becomes softer as it comes to room temperature. We're back home and we brought some of this cheese back with us, which we'll use to make a spring-inspired Chaource and Asparagus Tart. Stay tuned to see more. Welcome to Turks Who Eat. We're Alex and Mehmet, a couple who loves to travel and eat. We also bring our dog, Bindi, along with us for as many adventures as possible. We love traveling, and eating local foods tends to be the highlight of our travels. We love to discover the local dishes and learn how to make them ourselves. Follow along with us as we explore the world, discover local foods, and attempt to recreate them. Chaource cheese is from the village of Chaource in France's Champagne region. While it's great on its own or with some bread, today we're going to pair it with some fresh asparagus and make a Chaource and Asparagus Tart. This recipe is quite simple. To make this, you'll need puff pastry dough, remember to thaw it ahead of time, about 400 grams of Chaource cheese, some asparagus, and a bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and thyme. Begin by rolling out your puff pastry on a baking sheet. Combine the olive oil, salt, and pepper in a small bowl, and then brush them onto the puff pastry. Pour the rest of the olive oil mixture onto the asparagus and toss it to combine. This will prevent it from becoming too brown in the oven. Next, lay your asparagus across the puff pastry. I like the rustic look that you get by placing them facing different directions. Then, cut the cheese into bite-sized pieces and arrange it on top of the pastry dough and asparagus. Finally, sprinkle with some thyme and bake this in a preheated oven at 220 degrees Celsius or 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes until the puff pastry has browned nicely. Allow it to cool for a few minutes and then cut it into squares and serve. This tart has a nice crunch from the puff pastry, a salty bite from the cheese, yet some freshness from the asparagus. It makes for a great appetizer or midday snack. We hope you enjoyed this recipe. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, and subscribe if you want to see where we're cooking next.